Leviticus 9. The priests begin their work. After 7 days of preparation, the time had come for Aaron and his sons to begin serving as priests. On the 8th day, Moses called Aaron, his sons, and the leaders of Israel together. Moses gave them instructions for the offerings they were to bring before the Lord. Then Moses spoke to the people and said that they should come near because God was going to show his glory to them. Then God spoke to Moses.
"This is what you are to do so that the glory of the Lord may appear to you,"
God said. Aaron stepped forward and began the work just as God had commanded. First, he offered a sin offering for himself. This was to make things right between him and God before he could serve others. Then he offered a burnt offering. After that, Aaron presented offerings for the people, a sin offering, a burnt offering, a grain offering, and a fellowship offering. Everything was done carefully and in order, just as Moses had instructed. When Aaron finished, he lifted his hands toward the people and blessed them. Then Moses and Aaron went into the tent of meeting. When they came out, they blessed the people again. At that moment, something incredible happened. The glory of the Lord appeared to all the people. Fire came out from the presence of the Lord and burned up the offering on the altar. When the people saw it, they shouted with joy and fell face down to the ground. They knew that God had accepted their offerings. God's presence was real, powerful, and holy. The priests had begun their work, and the people saw that God was with them. Lesson for kids. God shows his presence when we follow him with obedience. The priests did everything just as God said, and God revealed his glory. When we listen to God and do what is right, we can experience his presence in our lives too. The end.